Mission Impossible 2, or MI2, is a 2000 action spy film, a sequel to the 1996 hit Mission Impossible. This film was directed by John Woo, and it stars Tom Cruise, Douglas Scott, Ving Rhames, Brendan Gleeson, Richard Roxburgh, Thandie Newton, and Anthony Hopkins. Now, this film basically takes a different turn in what we think about Mission Impossible, what it could be. This is the highest grossing film of the year 2000, if you actually think of it. Now, Ethan goes back in action with a professional thief who's played by Thandie Newton, Naya, and the duo go undercover to stop a rogue IMF agent by Sean Ambrose, played by Douglas Scott, who is also Naya's former lover. And they have to stop him from stealing a deadly virus, the Crimea virus, and to stop a pandemic, and to stop him from selling the antidote to a highest bidder. This movie is 2 hours and 4 minutes long. It's a very long movie. The budget was $120 to $125 million, and it grossed $547 million at the box office. Now, when John Woo put his hands on a film, you can tell it's John Woo-esque. It's the whole gung fu, it's the whole dove kind of flying in the air kind of thing, and that's absolutely what happened. There are scenes in this that are cinematically great action sequence-wise, but then it goes from Ethan Hunt going from what he was in the first Mission Impossible film to the second one, where all of a sudden he learns martial arts, does crazy moments of action sequences, knows how to fly kick, knows how to do certain things, and knows how to work in a certain way. It's very different. You can see the action is one-up. You can see the action is over the top. I mean, yes, people might say that Mission Impossible 2 is the worst in the franchise, but I actually kind of enjoy it. I'm a huge fan of John Woo. And the only thing that kind of is a little bit downside is the story. The whole kind of aspect of the Chimera virus, and it carries a remedy of, certain things and what the antidote is, and if you get it onto the wrong hands, what's going to happen. And that's the whole driving force. And then the love interest in the story between Ethan Hunt and Naya really slowed the movie down. Didn't give it any more aspect than it should have. And there are great pursuit sequences in this, where Tom Cruise is driving a bike, and then the ending scene on the beach and the fight scene, and then actually Tom Cruise having that knife come close to his eye, that real close, is absolutely mind-blowing. Anthony Hopkins does appear in an uncredited cameo as a kind of Ethan Hunt's, I want to say, commander in a way, or his boss. And it's just for what the aspect is and what he did in those little couple seconds or couple minutes on film was really, really good. The opening sequence, we see kind of Ethan Hunt climb rock, doing a rock climb, bare hands. It's Tom Cruise doing his own thing. But they have to find and destroy this virus, and how everything is really interesting. The whole aspect I didn't like is when Naya kind of injects it, and then she's patient zero now, and then Ving Rhames is kind of in there too, and then he's helping. It's just kind of all over the place in a way, but it works. The action is what saved this movie. The story really didn't work, even though the screenplay is by Robert Towne, who is best known for writing the screenplay, and one of the best screenplays of all time is Chinatown. So kind of in a way, Robert Towne kind of wrote, this second movie as he did the first one with David Coep. So the aspect of how everything goes is really interesting, but the first one is still far superior than the second one. The second one, the set pieces are great. I do remember seeing this opening weekend, and it came out May 24th, 2000. So it was right around Memorial Day weekend, Memorial Day 2000. It's a fun movie, but the story kind of brings it down a little bit, especially the love interest, but Tom Cruise's action scenes. And I feel like also Douglas Scott was a good choice in the villain role, but he did skip out on playing Wolverine in X-Men, which went to Hugh Jackman, because Douglas Scott was in contract with this film. And I feel like they could have picked a different villain, but it kind of worked. So I mean, he really was on par with how everything happened and worked with Tom Cruise's character of Ethan Hunt. It's a fun film, but it could have been done a little bit better. For me, Mission Impossible 2 gets 3 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about Mission Impossible 2. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Did you like the aspect of director John Woo, how he put his little spin on it? Did you like how the story was? Did you not like how the story was? Do you think everything could have been done differently? Did you like the action sequences? And what did you like more, the action or the story? And what was your favorite scene in this, and what was your least favorite scene in this? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. And also let me know what rating you would give Mission Impossible 2. And be sure you tune in to my next review of this franchise, Mission Impossible 3.